Hey, Jacob and Paul and Bettina and Grit.
Hi, Isaac. I'm still here, but my camera doesn't work. I'm
Klaus. You're Klaus. I recognize that voice.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Nice. Yeah. Beautiful. So you KDW 13305?
Yes, that's me. That's
That's
Hamburg.
you. Okay. We can give another minute or two just for people to have a little leeway to join in. Yeah. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Just taking a moment to very gently rest and notice. Just being present to the sensations that you call your body, being present to the sensations of this moment. Gently, nowhere to get to, no special way to be, just allowing your system to come to rest. It's not something that culture particularly invites. Noticing the sounds if there are any. Recognizing that awareness that's ever present, that's always here, that everything arises in. Allowing thoughts to come and go, not particularly trying to suppress or grabbing or believing them, just letting them float across, if any come. And gently exploring if it's possible to enjoy the sensations of now. I mean, be caressed by them and receiving them as a caress. And then if you feel to talk or you want attention, just raise your hand and we can play that way too. But it's also nice just to rest with each other and just be. Just meeting what looks like other as an experience appearing in you. Hi, Vedanta. Can you see me?
Yes, I can. Yeah,
Perfect.
there's some issue about or around speaking or not speaking. It's still connected to the friendship which was crashing somehow. And for a few weeks ago, I was saying I want distance, not distance, because so many patterns are playing, and and there are still this, or it is so good having distance and looking what is happening inside me.
Mm-hmm.
And there is something, do I have to make contact to speak about all what happened? Something like this, it's unclear inside me, or it feels sometimes that there is a defense not to speak also in my system, a lot of fear of speaking about what's going on inside. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. To me, the value in noticing that that's just what comes on your screen at the thought of speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't get it.
Okay. So just the thought of speaking, then you notice that what you call fear comes up, and it starts to reference like your past in a way where speaking hasn't. So it just brings stuff up, but the usefulness is just a sense. It's not important to answer the question, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's useful just to notice the sensations that come up, the ideas of, oh, I'm afraid to speak or not afraid. That's also secondary in a way.
Yes.
There's just the thought arises, okay, should I speak? And then a bunch of things happen in your nervous system. And so being just gently present to that, and you can watch the different identities that come with that. Oh, I've always been afraid and all that. But those are those are thoughts, so to speak. Yeah. So you just don't have to prove anything to yourself, to anyone. Don't have to do anything. There's just here. And then as our attention moves or thoughts come, different sensations come. Then in that, just resting with the sensations, nothing to solve, nothing to fix. Our thinking, our mind doesn't get involved and make a story with it, yeah? Not that the story is bad or good, it's not necessary, yeah?
Scheißdreck, ich komme mit dem Teil nicht zurecht.
so interesting to watch how quickly it moves into like there's something to do.
Yeah, I have to. You know, there is something like, oh, it is going too quiet, and then you pick it up, and then again this tapping, you know, like, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Such a beautiful invitation.
Thanks for receiving it.
I unmute.
Beautiful.
Okay.
See you, Sandra.
Hello, Isaac.
Hi, Sandra.
Thank you for this beautiful invitation. It feels so full to feel the body and to be present here in the moment. And it's sometimes not so easy while speaking to stay present here. And I have a question. Eckhart Tolle said that there is a benefit to, he called it to strengthen the inner field. And because you are not taken so much away from or overwhelmed from what is coming and going. Is he speaking about this, to stay present with oneself when he says strengthening the inner field? What do you think?
I really don't know what he means, actually.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure he must have given some context or something before then what he means by that. But you know, it's like whatever we're in love with. If you're in love with playing an instrument or cooking, every time we are present to that interest, it develops neural pathways and develops. So, when we rest like this together, it's like the nervous system has a break from our usual occupation during the day, and it just gets to chill, just relax, yeah?
Mm.
And in that relaxing, the capacity to notice subtleties deepens, and I could say the maturing of being able to be present where there hasn't been the capacity before deepens.
Mm.
So whether he means that, I've noticed that just it keeps getting deeper, just this resting, including effortlessly, really. And it's so beautiful. It's like, just like in one way, I can see that everything that troubles man, womankind comes out of this dualistic focus.
Mm.
It seems like then there's two, and it seems like then there's a me. And the moment that relaxes, there's just flow everywhere, and there's just love everywhere. And there's no me and you. There's just love, loving itself or flowing, and it's yeah.
Mm. Yeah, it makes sense that if presence is more here, that it's more easy also to stay here no matter what.
No matter what,
Yeah.
Because those movements away, when we stressed or when we're running, we don't notice them at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when we're quiet, then every subtlety starts to get noticed, especially when we're in the field like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a giant magnifying glass that everything gets seen. It's quite a... And it's what's beautiful in it is like we could call it a practice, but it's not practicing to get anywhere. It's a love affair. It's just,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And in that love affair, the capacity to notice what, or to bring awareness to what before was unconscious, arises and deepens.
Yeah.
So the capacity to meet whole bodily, including the whole body, without the confusion that arises when we think there's two, and am I doing it right? Am I okay? Do they like me? Don't they like? All that stuff just doesn't happen. It's just this beautiful flow that's simple and natural. And
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like the patterns stop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then life can meet itself in the sweetest way, in a way I would call it, that's food, that's nurturance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then there is no teacher and no student. There's just love loving itself.
Mm.
And then there we can explore deeply and freely. And yeah. Sometimes without words, sometimes with words.
Yeah, and it's so beautiful that it's beyond doing, because in the so-called outside world it looks like we or I have to do so much, and it's very beautiful, very relaxing. Yeah, so thank you very much to create this space.
Oh, thank you too. Oh. Yeah, thank you.
Fine, you.
Good.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Grit.
I feel very received. Feels like a big hug.
Without right or wrong or good or bad, just very gently explore, including your lower body too. Just see what it would be like just to feel your bottom on the chair, your feet on the floor. And just see how that feels. Yeah. Do you notice any difference?
The attention went there, and then there was some energy flow into this area.
Mm.
Feels more grounded now.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. There was nothing wrong with the way it was before. It's just interesting, for many of us, we have a habit not to include everything. And when we notice and we start to explore, see how easy it is to include and how good it feels.
And did you notice that it was not so much included?
Yeah, that's why I just mentioned it, just to make an experiment and then see what you noticed. Yeah? And I can feel the difference in my body when it's included. It's just how something in my body likes it, I could say, or relaxes even deeper. It's just, yeah.
I like it too.
Yeah. I'm curious I'm going to switch to the gallery view for a second. What did other people notice? Could anyone else notice anything? I guess not. No, I'm coming back.
It's more energy flow in the whole body.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Monica. Yeah. Again, no right or wrong, just a gentle noticing. And, it's like you can't do it wrong because you're just noticing what you notice. Yeah. If you don't notice, no big deal. Okay, I'm coming back to just you again, Grit. Yeah, that feels nice to me. It's also good, you can feed back to me when you feel like I'm not including my whole body. So it's that way we can keep inviting each other to what's really enjoyable for us.
Sometimes it's a bit easier when I close my eyes to have the focus on the body.
Yeah, and it's good to play with and just experiment with.
Yeah.
Keeping the eyes open and closing the eyes and just noticing the differences in it. It's just. So much to explore, huh?
Mm-hmm. So simple.
Yeah.
Thank you, Isaac. Thank you so much.
Yeah, pity. Oh, hello, Lonnie.
Hi, Isaac.
How's this for you?
Sorry?
How is this for you?
The mind would wander, but there was this quietness behind it. Something felt very quiet.
Yeah, beautiful.
And the thought was, when sitting like this, there really is no separation. There, it's just this holy oneness. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very beautiful. Thank you.
Thanks, Lily. Simple, beautiful. Oh, Jakub. Hi.
Hi, hi Isaac.
Greetings, yeah.
Um, Last time you recommended me this self-inquiry, but it feels to me like doing. So I was then just noticing, and that's what I've been doing since last week. Just seeing what is arising, and that's it.
Yeah. So that which sees, or that which recognizes seeing is happening,
Mm-hmm.
whatever that is, it doesn't even need to be involved in what it sees. It's just the fact that seeing is happening by itself, yeah?
Yes.
And whatever that is here, without any effort whatsoever. Seeing happens, and then if there's any wanting to know what's being seen or anything like that, then that becomes a subtle effort. But other than that, that which is in which the seeing happens is here without any effort. And so there's exploring going on right now, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And there's awareness of it exploring.
Yes.
And that awareness is here, regardless of whether there's exploring or not. Can you describe now?
It's I was trying to notice that awareness, and it felt like there's resistance.
Yeah. And that trying you were aware of, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And the trying is trying to help. And the question is, does it? Or does it keep a busyness going on? Another way to ask the question is, who'd you be without the trying? Without the trying? Who would you be? It's tiring, that trying, eh?
Yeah.
That's the one good thing about it, because eventually you get tired. And you need to take and you need to take rest. You have short moments where it stops the trying, yeah? You can sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
And also everything's okay when there's no trying, yeah? Then suddenly it seems like trying maybe will help and wants to try again. And the moment it's trying, then
It's a habit.
yeah. And just allowing that habit to do its thing. What kind of identity does looking through that habit produce? When life looks through that habit of trying, what kind of sense of itself does it have?
Like someone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Produces an identity, eh?
Mm.
someone who's trying.
Yeah. Now I'm trying to stop trying.
Trying to stop trying, yeah. That's funny, yeah? And so there, you could say there is awareness of the trying and the trying to stop trying. That awareness is here, just here. It's not concerned with trying or trying to stop trying. It's just aware of trying and trying to stop trying. Just here. I don't know if you've ever had the experience when you're looking for something, say a pen, and you're looking, and all of a sudden you look and you notice it's in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the moment of noticing, oh, it's here in my hand, doesn't matter if you've been looking for 10 minutes or not. That moment, there's no more looking anymore for the pen. You found it, right? So awareness is like that. Once you're looking for awareness or something like that, but then you recognize, wait, there's awareness here anyway, always. Then you don't have to look anymore. So you can make an experiment. You ready?
Yeah.
Try not to be aware. And the moment you're not aware, tell me.
That's not possible.
Not possible. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Jacob.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So welcome. Beautiful. Matthias, is that a real wave or what is it?
Yes, real wave.
Real wave. Okay.
I don't know, what is the standard wave that is internationally recognized as a real wave?
No, it's, you know, what I'm pointing to is it's like that wave wasn't a really clear signal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not right or wrong or anything like that. It just wasn't a really, look, yes, I would love, you know, like a real clear signal.
I see. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it was kind of like a baby wave.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. No right or wrong with it. It's just like, yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's the same thing with, it's like, you know, these meetings here are, how can I say, it's an opportunity to meet. And then I notice that some people are not on time and some people are on time and some people are just, they take it very for granted. It's a funny thing, you know, it's like, wow, an opportunity to really be present. And it's on donation basis. No, you don't have to pay. And then people, it's like to really value this and respect it. And that way wasn't a full honoring of it in a way, you know, it was like this, it's a certain, yeah, anyway, it's just, yeah. But, you know, it's like with life, you really, we get back what we put in. If you hear 100%, or you hear 50%, it makes a big difference in life. Yeah.
Yes. Well, it would be interesting to explore why I, in this case, maybe am not here 100%.
Yeah. So it's just for me, I don't think we need to explore why. It's just a question of noticing. Oh wow, yeah, I see what you're saying. I wasn't here 100%, and now I am, and I'm just noticing the difference. It's not about right or wrong or good or bad, you know, it's just, okay.
Well, you know, one thing is, it was like a little playful, you know, to make like this baby wave. Yes, and the screen is not so big. I mean, then I waved like the window washer on a car. That's a bigger one.
Yeah. Anyway, you know, it's like it's going back into that same kind of play again. It's nothing wrong with it, but I just, you know, for me, I'm here 100%, and then, you know, I really like to invite that we meet each other like with that same kind of interest, because that's when it gets, for me, it gets juicy. Otherwise, it's like, yeah.
Well, I have to feel into that, whether playfulness, the way I do it, is not wanting to be there.
Yeah, just in your own timing, just take a look and see what it does, or how it is if someone meets you like that, or when your system. I mean, this again, it's not right or wrong. It's just, you know, it's if you. It's just an opportunity to explore and see, wow, and make these subtle distinctions. Wow, what happens when I'm really here 100%? There's no back door, there's no, you know, I'm just here.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel now I'm more here. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
is it okay to continue?
Yeah, I love it when you're here. When you, what you call, when you know, it's like when there's this playing, and for me it's like, wow, I could say how it registers to me is like not a full valuing of this opportunity. And it's like, wow, what am I here for? I'm here to meet you full.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the question is, yeah, I really have to look into it. You know, do I have to be serious when I wave, or can I be playful when I wave? I want to have playfulness in my life, you know.
It has nothing to do with seriousness, Matthias. It has to do with really showing up.
Okay.
And you can show up very playful. That's not a problem. Just for a moment, I want to switch to gallery view just for a moment and check in with the community. I'm curious how many people can see what I'm pointing at. Some of you? Okay, great. Yeah. Just to see, for all of us, it's the same story, yeah? It's not right or wrong, just wow.
So you feel not really met, and it is even painful for you, or what is your sensation?
It's a good question. Thank you for asking.
Because I want to really meet, and I want to know what's in the way, what I do, what pattern this is, you know, and how it feels. Yes.
To me, Matthias, I don't think that's so useful. I think it's more useful just to notice how it is to really be here, and how it is when it's, you know, a lot of the patterns we're so used to, it doesn't even show up on our radar.
Yeah.
It's beautiful when someone can tell us, look, you know, when you meet me like that, it's like you're not really there.
Yeah.
So it's not that it's wrong or bad. It's just, oh, that's useful feedback. It's not, you know, just, and then I'm here. Oh, wow, I feel how that feels. Great. Yeah. And your system is starting to learn then, yeah? It's like, oh, yeah, this is what it feels like to be here.
Yeah.
This is what I've been calling playful, but I'm suddenly someone saying to me, wait a second. They don't sense that I'm really fully there. It's like a mixed signal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, first there is kind of a defensive thing, you know, is it really true? Then I have to look at it because, as you say, I'm so used to what I do, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then if there's a difference, and now there is a difference because I'm more immediate there, I'm more.
Yes, absolutely.
And that feels actually
and
good. I mean, it feels better. Yeah.
Fantastic. And you see, I invited it without making the other one wrong. It was just inviting that noticing of the difference.
Yeah, now I understand.
That's it. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Because I love to meet you. Yeah.
Yes. I'm at a point in my life where I really ask myself, I have had memories in the last weeks from periods of my life, and all these memories are so negative. And at the same time, I have a feeling that I have a lot to give, and I don't know how else to call it. You know, I noticed that people like to see me, you know, and I seem to have a basic good radiation, or I don't know, feeling.
And so there's an opportunity to just look at, again, just in the same theme in the sense of when you really show up, it's a delight. Wow, you're here, and me, and you could say there's a sense of presence. And then in what you were calling being playful, yeah, it's just another organization. It's just like, you know, there's, in a sense, I don't, and I'm curious if you notice the difference in life when you know, like you're playing and when you're really showing up, what you notice. But you know, with those memories and stuff, Matthias, like let them come and let them go. If it's possible, don't indulge them. Just let their pictures, you know, like if I show you a picture of fire, it cannot burn you. It's just a picture. Just let the picture come, let it go, notice if it brings up any sensations. But the content of the picture and that, I haven't found much value in it myself. So
Yes.
yeah. And just resting as being here, this presence.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, I haven't been as much there in a long time, I have the feeling.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels alive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm. Yeah, okay, that was a wake up.
Fantastic. Thanks for taking the opportunity.
Okay, then. Thank you for now.
Yeah, thank you.
Isaac.
Mm-hmm. And Ashma?
Hi. There's nothing really on my screen or something, but just
No problem. just resting together.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for telling me. An opportunity just to rest together, yeah, and no agenda, just and just see if you can really feel your bum on the chair, your feet on the floor.
Yeah.
You could feel that. You could feel that movement as you included that.
Sorry, your question?
You could feel that as you included that.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
I'm quite aware of my body, but when you mention the parts, then it becomes even more present.
Yeah. And that, there's subtle differences, but it makes a difference. Yeah.
Mm. Mm. The body becomes more mellow.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Now, there's some frustration about all this stored up energy that's coming alive again in the satsang. That it's been sort of not alive for so long.
Yeah, and just noticing it and
and
don't touch it. Yeah, it's just okay.
Yeah. Okay. That helps. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. It comes up and you see it. Yeah. And just enjoy the aliveness if it's possible.
Yeah.
Because it's yummy. It's
yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. And it's very warm here in Holland. I also feel that really more warm than we are used to in any sort of way. Yeah.
Here I make a fire in the fireplace at night.
Yeah.
During the day, it's beautiful. I mean, it's must be 24 degrees or something here.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful sunny days and clear.
Talking about the weather.
Yeah.
I started, but it's nice also.
Yeah.
About the retreat, Isaac. I was happy to understand yesterday from friends that the 11 to 1 part is in the morning. Because of the PM, I thought it in the night here, but
No. It's for Europe. It's 8 in the morning till 10 and
Yeah.
11 till 1.
yeah, just an hour break and then again.
Yes, exactly. So you have time to have a nice little breakfast and a coffee or whatever your habit is.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have the rest of the day.
Yeah. Okay, Isaac.
Yeah,
Thank
you know,
you.
it's interesting to find times that work for Europe and for Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and at the moment here it is 8:18. So your time there, what is?
It's here 12:30 in the lunchtime.
12:30. Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. So that's for me. That's where it becomes easy. Then it's like.
Mm. Yeah. Thank you, Isaac.
Thanks, Najma.
Hey, Isaac.
Yep. I'm just seeing who's talking.
It's Katerina.
Katerina, okay,
I will
great.
do waves.
Yeah, I see you now.
Cool, but
and
I
you're
don't
out in the
see.
garden.
I'm in a park.
In the park, how nice.
Yes, very nice. Okay, now I also see you. Hey.
Yeah, hey.
It's always so nice to connect.
Yes. Are you on your phone?
Yes.
If you turn it sideways, then you'll get big on my screen. Could you try turning? Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
I always have the impression if I look on my phone, I don't look into the camera, but who cares?
I see. It's perfect.
Okay, good. Thank you. I just take a moment to receive you.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, I didn't expect this. I wanted to talk about something and now I just feel this wave of love.
Oh, beautiful.
God. Yeah. I always wonder when I can relate to what she said before. When you experience this opening and this release, for me, it's such a it's a surprise, because in the moment I realized all the tension that was there and I didn't even notice.
Notice it, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm already in the park after yoga and kind of relaxed. So how come, you know?
Yeah, funny, huh?
Yeah. Actually, I wanted to ask you something or look at something with you. I just read again about surrendering. And something got really touched.
So just as it sounds like a funny question, as awareness, does awareness need to surrender?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Awareness is all around.
Awareness is everywhere. It's just here, yeah. And then, like you were speaking, there's the habits and the patterns of tension, of not really being fully here.
Yeah.
And those patterns are, they survival, old survival information. And, they're trying to help.
Yes.
And normally they're so automatic and unconscious, we don't notice them. When we do notice them, nobody would tighten up consciously, yeah? So when they notice, they just kind of, and they've seen that's not necessary, they just drop away. And so you could call that surrender, but it's not, it's a natural process. Nobody even does it, yeah? It all just gets facilitated through becoming aware, that's all.
Yeah, but if I cannot even be aware of it, I mean, if I don't even know, I feel that there's this one direction.
Exactly, that's, yeah.
There's
If we don't
fear
notice
and
them, they play
control, but
automatically.
yeah, I don't have control over my control mechanisms.
Exactly.
But there's a longing to surrender and let go.
Yeah.
And there's this
but
fear.
Just to see that even that longing is part of the tension.
Yeah, even the longing is trying to manipulate my way of being.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I wanted to talk about, actually. There's still this, but I have to surrender to the right things, So there's still fear underneath.
Yeah, and so just noticing that fear, what you call fear, just noticing that, and just, like, then you see when there's a noticing of what you call fear, then it translates as I'm afraid. But there's just fear. And then what is fear? Just gently present. What is that? What is it? Is it a sensation? Is it what is it exactly? So not trying to change it, not trying to fix it, just something playing. It has no bad intention. It's just some old information, who knows from where. You're just present to it. It's just information. What is it exactly? Is it before it gets interpreted as fear? Is it a vibration? Is it what is it? And where in the body is it sensed? And without that interpretation, I'm afraid, or that means something about me. What? Just recognizing this old information there. Just feel what happens in the body.
Yeah, it creates this tension. When I feel into it and listen to you, I can feel how it, even if I speak about it, how it recreates tension.
Yeah, exactly. And just without needing to do anything at all. Yeah. Listening to the sounds, the siren or whatever that is in the background. Life doing its thing, the trees growing, the sun shining, grass growing, feeding the trees, feeding the earth. Yeah. Life's just doing its thing, huh? Expressing in all these different ways. No separation, just life. You breathing, the trees breathing what you breathe out, you breathing what the trees breathe out, the sun doing its dance. And, yeah. Light turning into trees, into food for us. And yeah, everything we eat is converted sunlight here. It's just, yeah. Light beings.
Yeah, it's funny that the more I relax or my body relaxes, the more the more I drop into the body, actually, the more it can open to this flow. The cells can.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. It's funny because it's both. Mm. Mm. Yeah. And I guess there's nothing I can do to call this more in. Can just remember.
And who is it that would do anything? It's just thoughts.
Yeah, and projection into the future again. And it's so beautiful for me to observe in the last weeks. Really, even the trying to make the right thing is such a control mechanism, and how the concepts drop away. And
Lucky.
Oh, thank you so much.
Sweetheart.
Yeah, I always want to tell you that you have the most tender eyes. I'm always so touched.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
Aloha.
Thank you. Aloha.
Yes.
Hello, Isaac.
Hi, Mukta.
Hi. Yeah. I'm so happy very happy to see you again. Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a long time, yeah. And no time, yeah.
Except, oops, sorry, I dropped the phone.
No problem.
I am lying in the hammock here.
That's the perfect way.
I just want to express my gratitude.
Exquisite.
Well, thank you for creating this space.
Yeah, it's a privilege and a pleasure, actually. I'm always surprised that so few people take advantage of it, because it's such an opportunity just to be together in a way where, you know, people are locked up and they have no capacity to meet, and then we can meet like this. It's and have community. It's fantastic.
Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, my heart. I just want to pour out, express my heart.
I feel you. Beautiful.
Yeah, always love.
Yeah.
Thank you. Namaste and aloha, and thank you so much for creating this space, this love.
Yeah. Love, love, and more love. Yeah.
Yes.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Isaac?
Yeah.
I just like to somehow say that when I said that about the weather, I actually really like to hear from Byron Bay, or when you said the moon above the ocean, and but I said it in a bit of a, you know, making it less or something. But
Yeah, okay, yeah, I mean,
these
wow.
details. Therefore,
Yeah.
I just wanted to add that. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Beatrice. I see you. Can you see me?
Hello?
Hello? It's lovely that you can let the body just shake and do its thing. It's good.
It's not comfortable.
And I understand. I can feel. And be gentle. Be so gentle, Beatrice. It's okay, you know. It's just part of the journey, yeah? Main thing is to be gentle. If I had the opportunity of offering my hand just to hold your hand or my foot to touch your foot, I would offer it right now just to give your system the sense of touch. But we don't have that because of the, you know, meeting through the internet like this. But you can imagine it. Just imagine I'm holding your hand or my foot is touching your foot or something like that. Just and see if it brings some comfort there. Just imagine. Just present touch. Yeah? Does it bring any comfort or?
Oh, yes.
You don't notice so much from it. I think it's an experiment. You just to play, yeah. You know, touch is the first language, so to speak. Yeah. You can feel the touch of wherever your body's touching the chair or your hands are touching your thighs or however you're sitting with your hands. Your hands are touching your body.
Yes.
Yeah, you can feel that touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Does that make it a little bit easier, a little less uncomfortable, or more uncomfortable? What do you notice? Or no difference?
It's about to accept this shaking or this tension in the body, because I don't want it.
Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, we're just making an experiment, you could say, to see just with feeling your own skin, if it brings some comfort, if it brings some, ease. For me, it's totally fine when the body shakes. It's not a problem. I want you to know.
No, I wanted to find a solution to shaking.
Good luck.
But I can feel the other kind of shaking now. It's changed.
Something's getting a little bit softer with the shaking.
It's like to have a direction now.
To have what?
Direction.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. When the body shakes, it's usually a good thing. It's a release. Do you like to dance?
Yes.
Then maybe when we finish, put some music and just dance a little bit.
Yes,
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let the body move and shake and enjoy. What kind of music do you like?
Or classic music, or
Classic.
or African music.
For dancing, African is.
Drum, yes.
Yeah. For dancing, African is good, huh?
Yes.
Good. Then after we finished, you can put some African drums on, dance, and let the body shake. Yeah. Okay, Beatrice.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, Isaac.
Hello.
Inga here.
It's Inga.
Yes.
I see you, the Inga. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
I've got a bit of a migraine.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
sitting with you all really helps to kind of soften. Up till now.
Yeah, good. And then just including your feeling your bum on the chair, your feet on the floor, just, so your attention starts to include your pelvis, your pelvic floor, your legs, your feet on the floor. Yeah, just feel how that feels.
Yeah, it's nice because I feel the body more, but I also feel everything more.
Yeah, I understand. And just playing around with it, just like that. Just keep including the bottom half of your body, and just letting that throbbing or the whatever you call that migraine, just let it have as much space as once. Let it be even bigger than your body, just allowing it space, but including, if possible, all the way down to your feet. Just really giving it space. Feeling your lower belly, feet on the floor, bum on the chair. Yeah, I mean, you can feel more connection now, but in your own body. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like, or I feel my belly more. But it
Mm.
feels like there's fear, or there's like a tightening.
Yeah.
Which is like, you feel it and it goes away. And it like there's a tendency to move away from it because it's kind of scary
Yeah, I
to feel it
understand.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and so go gently and slowly, just playing with it. It's okay. You don't have to push or just an opportunity and just gently, 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 slowly, slowly.
Yeah.
I mean, you've had the experience of touching feet enough times that you can imagine it, and try and imagine it in as much detail, just the warmth of my foot touching your foot, and just getting that sense of touch and connection there. Maybe my hand just touching, resting on your knee, and just giving that felt sense of presence and touch. And there comes the breath. Strange times, where we don't get so much touch and we don't get.
Well, here it's a bit different, I guess.
Okay, good, yeah. Yeah, good. So you're getting that, yeah.
But it's nice to, to include you and all of you in it, because it.
Beautiful, Inga.
Apparently, there's a tendency to hide it or to feel ashamed or to go away.
I understand. Yeah.
So this gentle, loving approach and being able to share is really softening it.
Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Really beautiful.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Ah. Ah. Thank you so much.
Oh, so welcome.
Yeah, it's. Mm.
Yeah, maybe afterwards take a little rest and just lay down and just really let.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Pavitra, for hosting so beautifully, and thank you everybody for showing up. Yeah. Just honoring this love of being that we all have, yeah? Just this showing up and being present with ourselves and with one another, what looks like another. Yeah. Good night. Love, peace, beauty.